Ebusiafo ne adofo mu nyina kwa babiem Alpha One suni aha na ba wotin sempa de den se obeto other platform so no haya na all the latest ni ne twagutimenko babia so nsaka bia no wa like ya share ma onua so den ekipi update no so hu de kubien so ready yemfe ni chem ni enka de wo nchem sabidi etufa ede ni achiremo isi your head officer chese eniyema PP firoba no ehu yi pa already no Monfanche intimate report amamo EC declare a 3 seat out of the 4 na Supreme Court can say Accra High Court in Kotana so no munti NDC for no mass matches or muti the ruling by Omudima NPP for NSA Omongo quality result no mu declare ni a baby result na say ni pakro winning for those seats no ampani ampa ECD osia yo omati court asem no nene omadi declare 4 no omadi declare mu 3 ama NPP for aka only Ablekuma kwanaka na nsema APP fi Ablekuma no ehu yi pa some various polling stations bo easy need the authentic pin sheet and as a result NPP4 more dear NDC4 so more different and a easy no a returning officer no need on one kasa verified one na wetin dey correct mistake no inti akobase in semi brenana the APP mo fra bebekwa kotie said the insanity because the return officer na kasa Sribo Kwekwa no so AC boss baako mu baako no so the akasa and this agent for about Kesi. There are a lot of fabricated pin sheet and NPP for their bar. The return officer na to now already know omuji tum ni nyina no NDC for a winning over 100 votes. I just say enya asemkote.
Four of the disputed parliamentary election results were brought here following the court's ruling yesterday. 3 have been cleared, 1 outstanding, Ablekuma North, and still it looks like there is still no clarity really as to the way forward. Noble Crosby-Annan is joining us right now from the Greater Accra offices of the Electoral Commission. We're just seeing Nene Free right now in what appears to be a conversation of some sort between Dr. Sribo Kweku and then the NDC agent as well. Listen to Dr. Sribo Kweku right now, who's seeking to provide explanation as to the way forward.
So the political parties, if they have the hard copy or the soft copy, they should make them available. So that when the two parties have, we will not do the comparisons. Then we know that we'll take the decision. Now, we are left with 62. From the return officer, he will speak. After doing the collaboration with the two parties, they have reduced the 62 to 21 now. So he will need, because the 21, they are not agreeing. It's 20 or 20. They are not agreeing. So he will need time to study them again before he takes final decision. So we will suspend the collation for today to give him time. Then when he's ready, he will call us. They will come and conclude. So thank you, sir.
So, Mr. Obe, what is the actual problem? If you say it's not inaccurate, what is the actual problem?
You see, as we started, I said I don't have the results. It was destroyed during my collation. So they brought sheets, results, and some of the results are in contention. Some of them, you can see mistakes on the sheets that they brought. So I need to confirm.
Is it the sheets that the NPP brought or
the sheets that I have received from the parties? I have to authenticate them.
So if you say you have to authenticate, how are you going to do that?
That is left with me. That one is left with me.
Well, you don't have the pink sheets. How are you going to validate the numbers?
I know my work. I know how I'm going to do it. So at that one, assure me I'm going to do that work.
How long will this process take?
It will not take more than 24 hours. I will do that work and get back to you.
Right.
Thank you.
So that's it.
So Eric, those were the voices of the NPP parliamentary candidate as well as the director of elections of the NPP. Let's now take a listen to what the NDC party agents have to say on this development.
The position of the party still stands. The directive of the party is that we've served the EC with stay of execution of the directive that gave them order to do this. And we've also, so as we stand now, just as my boss Dr. Kaku said, as a party, we are no more part of this illegality. But I want to put something on record for you all to know. Even at the Constituency Collation Center in Ablekuma, we had the NPP MC and the EC Director of Election smuggled 2 parliamentary pink sheets into the collation. At that stage, they knew they had lost the election with over 330 votes. That is how come they tried smuggling it. We've had 3 consecutive points of collation. At the Constituency Collation Center, we were able to collate 165. At that stage, NDC was leading the collation. We had the second collation in this office where we were able to collate 219 police stations. Again, the NDC parliamentary candidate, Honorable Irabna, was leading. They brought in 25 additional scanned pink sheets, which we didn't authenticate, and the EC did not authenticate either. Even with that illegal 25 sheets, we were also leading. Today, Dr. Nimaku stood in front of the media and told you he has all the 282 pink sheets for Ablekuma. When we started the collation, you saw them bringing in pink sheets. Today, he's here saying electronic act. In Ghana, we never use electronic means for collation results. We always use the manual system. Like I said, even with this illegality, you realize they couldn't complete Ablekuma. They've overturned all the constituencies. Why didn't they overturn Ablekuma? They brought in illegal pink sheets, scanned pink sheets of 62 police stations. The EC decided that they will be accepting 42 of their pink sheets. But the rest of the 21 they brought, the returning officer said no, this is dubious and he cannot work with it.
So what are the numbers looking like for you minus the 20 remaining?
Even with these illegal ones they brought, we are still leading them. We are still leading.
What's the difference?
With this, I saw it is a little over 100. I need to be sure on that. You could see they are still not comfortable. I am telling them, if we should have 20 recollations, we will beat them to it. If they are genuine, we will beat them to it. And this is a constituency in the 2024 election. They beat our parliamentary candidate with over 24,000 difference. 2020 elections, they beat our parliamentary candidate with a 24,000 difference. And today, look at where we are. So please, media, we are very grateful to you. But for you, we will not have this transparency.
Absolutely.
We are very grateful to the media. We are very grateful, and we will make sure that your freedom will always be paramount under John Dramani Mahama Act.
So at the moment, your bosses have filed an injunction against this exercise, but there are 20 more centers to look at. So what will be the position of the party agents when they call for the recollation?
My brother, you asked a very interesting question. You asked the returning officer, how is he going to collate the 21? What did he tell you? Because as EC, you said you don't have any pink sheets. NPP have brought in their scan sheets. And you said we are going to use your experience. Do we use his experience in determining election in Ghana? Never. So this is the question, the media, we are grateful to you. You are asking critical questions. And we admire your impartiality as far as this collation is concerned.
Your presence.
But
you see where
we still maintain, we still stand by the position of the party.
We will.
Our boss, Dr. Tanko, came in and asked us to leave. So for now, we are leaving. We are grateful to you. My name is Musa Kalam, the constituency organizer.
The constituency organizer for Ablekuma North speaking there. The entire place is now being deserted because, as is boldly written on your television screen, the Electoral Commission has suspended the recollection exercise for the Ablekuma North constituency following challenges with being able to validate the pink sheets of some 20 polling stations. And we've heard journalists, my colleague Noble Crosby Annan, put the question to the returning officer and asking specifically how he is going to validate the 20 outstanding polling station election results. But it's looking like he's not been able to provide a firm word as to how he's going to go about it, only to say that he's experienced and he's going to be able to do the job. But that's the situation. 42 out of the 62 polling stations left outstanding in Ablekuma North dealt with, at least from both sides. It looks like there's progress made with regards to that, but 20 still remain outstanding, and it does appear that will have to go on a lot while. And all of this happening with tomorrow in mind, the late hours of tomorrow into the early hours of the 7th of January. These MPs are expected to be sworn in, and then the 9th Parliament will be constituted. Really, where does it leave Ablekuma North with no duly elected member of Parliament elected? Let's take you back to the offices of the Greater Accra EC and then get a few words from my colleague Noble Crosby Annan as well.
Right, Eric. So it's been a long day here at this office of the Electoral Commission. 4 constituencies. They were here to go through the exercise. At the moment, the Commission has successfully been able to complete 3. Now, the one outstanding is the Ablekuma North constituency, and according to the Electoral Commission, in about 24 hours, they should be able to finalize all the concerns and put a full stop. After all of this, the parties are still disagreeing on the numbers being mentioned. I'm talking about the pink sheets as well, being provided for by both the NPP and the NDC. Now, although the Electoral Commission officers for the constituency, they do not have the pink sheets for the constituency, the presiding officer, returning officer, tells me that he's very confident in other ways that he's going to employ to ensure that he comes out with some levels of finality to the Ablekuma North constituency. At the moment, it has all ended here at this office of the Electoral Commission. The officers of the Ghana Police Service are telling us they'll have to lock up the place so that the next time the presiding officer of the Ablekuma North constituency calls on the
Enye Ghana na ibehu niema ekosia uhu bi dodo na wada country. Developed country ben now better say a return officer a kasasi country ben abonza return officer a kasasi. Ghana a peaceful country because a dear return officer a big general kind in Tiasia Bakusi any yen dinner them but in Tiasia Bakusi any sassing didn't near kasasa in some of kind of bro for say the battery more or say NDC form of pin sheet are more a different figure saber for the remaining polling stations are omunya any credible and as authentic pin sheet am be quality result na me who win no NDC for the pin sheet different figures NPP for the pin sheet different figures this was all verify no who numbers no dear ne no credit ne no credit ono so ni pin sheet e wonkuta bi so ebede na won hu say NPP for the na correct and NDC for the na correct. That was the reason why media for ne ya ye pa was e bomba paso and say So returning officer so sisi na wo ni authentic pin sheet ye be hu say NPP for na twa antro and NDC for na twa antro obeda the exact figures na ba because we say ye ma less than 24 hours what the whole result beba was I know my work minimum adwuma mun jama asema me like how sisi ni magic it be more than a magician say minim de me kwakwe unim de odokwa akwe sesen obi akoboka akotoka aye posters aye t-shirt aye a rally aboboka aye bibia so be wini seat wo returning officer no wo chese you know your work to unim kwa abuhu aye figure say authentic ne de authentic na chese wa fa ho adi is either say the man for can say a yepa a the jemu anka easy any rerun for the that polling station na easy any the authentic result no verified result no on query run ye who figures are both the NPP and NDC ebenya non fan quality and yes I won't mean ko share them en cookie figures en men kan che Ghana say for say you know your work intino yenja on copy per figures biabra na eba na we can say NPP ne wini a na NDC ati ase eba na we can say NDC for wini a o person NPP 40 ase like how you know your work unim so unim adwuma enka o pin sheet beira without your pin sheet the better quality result e declare abana madwa wini mo kan obi na magana ya ba bedru sabri de ma ekoso no nitie tan e hye bufo bebre udi agura bididi nkofo bebre atem manfo akodi lie ebi kura ewu ewo ho obi tu wo bisikan chese ye bobi mu nyama basa ne koso na wo ba betina akra ho aye wano gegege I know my work so munja me kwan ya mefa so enya the authentic figures no munja ma miame ma de like how kwan ben so ize o ye magician ampani eja no oko like how that is the reason why NDC forecast niema amaye ama flip all those it no omunje mu da and then china omunje mu da they will continue to fight and fight even though mo declare result na mam so omunje mu da and public man of Saudi na mo ye no kwan bia so no they will make sure say the right thing is done even though you see 40 something fabricated pin sheet and now easy wajia to per NDC agent also over 40 something pin sheet fabricated pin sheet and I'm why the magiatum no crampo na magiatum no crampo no they are still leading with over 100 votes ache senya asenketua nti ebeka aka 20 polling stations and ache se eba beka ho so already no rabina open lead NPP no for over 100 votes so the remaining 20 polling station are easy and for no authentic figures and brown also no ni bi no naso so ko chante enya ni figures abano eno ni asem no and they know say at the end no rabina open we need this seat kwan bias because they know say the citizens Ghanaians choose no and that woman obitima the lady that seat no that constituencies na niam pa omo hia no omo nsa ka chesenya asenketo a rehosem see nya leaders bia omo mbu Ghana for na de mpe bia no mo rehosem pa said the mrani city no ye mfanya adwuma wo mumu beat me efre James and Akroma kase you declare the result and the duress ade a wo ye no unu aboka akoye elections and obi catch us say or ko chamti ehu figures papa kebe ode nya ha na be hu ya beden ade obi timasa akoko court beam because it doesn't make sense so it's a run na be ya fine na some the na some ko It in same be beti match under the comment section. Now so I was saying can say that seat no ma postpone and also ma suspend for declaration to any update be about the bedroom alpha the seat no subscribe and share na ma onia so enye de enye binti no hu de ko bia busan fa Akroma.